Plays the puck in. Hawks on it. Carolina with a pass in front. Nazar with a shot, and Hill's able to make the save and hang on.
Yeah, good save there by Aiden Hill. Got it right in the breadbasket, but
Hannafin over to Zach Whitecloud. Back to Noah Hannafin with a bit of room down the left side. Gains the line. There's a long shot flubbed down by Knight as Saad let it go. He's able to hang on and go into the corner. Stick was all tied up though as the puck's played to the near boards and flipped out by Eichel. Now a race for it. Here's Barbashev. Stopped by Knight. Rebound. And Leifshunov put it back off his goaltender's pad. Able to make a long pass. Nazar back the other way. He's got a stamp. Hill with the save on Nazar. Chances both ends. Back to the line. Classic passing. Bertuzzi.
And then it was like, well, Kucherov's pretty good. And by the end of it, we got him to about top 10.
That's a shot. Might have gone off the shaft of the stick as Victor Olofsson let it go. Might be a good colleague as the puck's lifted up. Maroon's on it. Play it across. Racing in after it. Lucas Reichel with a shot. Turned away by Aiden Hill.
Rick, remember Hagen, Patty Maroon had a pretty good bout.
Long tip. Smith sneaks in. Off the wing with a shot. Knight makes the save. Broke a little sweat cup walking over here today, Panger.
Saw that.
What is this? Dampness coming out of my forehead. Here's Donato. Breakaway. Stockdale rebound. He scores. Donato. He does it again. And the Hawks take a 1-0 lead.
#26 goal of the year. But this is another outstanding pass through the guts of the ice. Del Mastro finds it, and it is a seam pass like you read about. And the first one was stopped. Woo. The players on the ice didn't know that the second one went in. There, stopped, and boy, oh boy, that's a quick reaction. What great reflexes by Donato on the rebound, because it came off the right pad hard or the blocker, and then right on his tape, and he beats him with the second one. But it all starts with Del Mastro's perfect pass.
Well, the Knights win the face-off. Blasted in by Mark Stone. Puck comes up the near side, reaching his Leifshunov, kept in by Hannafin. That shot never got through. Chipped in front. Back on goal, and it's off the side of the net there. Stone with a chance.
Stanley Cup champion of a couple of years ago here. And this is a nice little play, and that does go off the blade of the skate of the goalie there. And then the side of the net. That is a brilliant save. Look at the way he pushes off with his right knee, and then he barely gets that left.
Eichel. Barbashev off the post and out. Golden Knights thought it was in. Heard it clank off the iron. Chances at both ends, and yet just the one goal so far in this game. Here's Stone. Scores! Sneaks it past Knight. Caught him by surprise. And Mark Stone ties it up.
That's the 19th goal of the year for Stone, and you're right about that. The crease or to the far post, and Stone turns his hands over and surprises him. I mean, just a complete surprise right there. And that element of the game is still so important, and he finds that hole between the heel of the stick and underneath the pad. That's a savvy goal. That had eyes. That had a great angle of that. Good concentration by Knight to make the next save after giving up a goal like that.
Slaggert, Foligno. Entry denied by Olofsson. He finds a bit of room. Carlson with Olofsson in front. There's the pass. Scores! Beautiful setup, and Victor Olofsson puts Vegas on top 2-1.
Well, Korchinski was in front of me. Blue line and center ice. Stop it here if you can. Stop it right there. There's the play right there. And now you got a 2-on-1 break. Go ahead, and Olofsson plays it ahead to Carlson. And Cowboy Bill puts a beautiful backhand pass over the stick of Del Mastro and right on the tape. So what could have been a 2-on-2 ends up being a 2-on-1. And although Carlson had maybe a more direct line to the net, he just makes a perfect pass. And
walks it back across the blue line over to Murphy. Drop back to Kaiser. Now Connor Bedard leaves it for Kaiser. Traffic in front, makes a play. Boleno, Donato scores! Ryan Donato's second of the game, and this one's all tied up at 2.
What a shot! On the extended delayed minor penalty. Good movement. Bedard with a backhand pass. He dragged two guys with him. And this pass by Boleno to the far side. Keep your eye on the right side of your screen here. It's going to go to the left. Joe Veleno finds him beautifully, but make no mistake, this is an outstanding, confident wrist shot. Donato's got his head up all the way, wheels off his stick from the heel to the toe, and now this one is high on the blocker, not low.
Joke with him, hey, there's still plenty of runway left. 30 is definitely reachable. He's only 3 away. 9 games left after tonight.
And it's more than just scoring as well. There's a lot of aspects of his game that have been important. Here we go.
Here they come again. Donato scores! It's a hat-trick! Ryan Donato! He does it again, and the Hawks take the lead. First career hat-trick for Donato.
And that's the adversity that the Hawks have been challenged with this year. But the play by Bedard again through the neutral zone. And look at the way he makes that move. What a beautiful move by Connor. To obviously gain the zone, to cut across the ice. Now watch at the very end, he brings it back to himself, and then just a little wee of a touch pass there to Mikheyev. And this line looks like it might stick for a while. But there's the play, and there's the pass, and one play beats 2 Vegas Golden Knights. And there's no way Adin Hill's going to be able to move to his left and stop this one. Great stuff and great reaction from the crowd. They've had a lot of admiration for number 8.
Being better every day, and I haven't had a chance to watch Spencer very much, but I like what I see so far. He's moving well in the net there. It looks like he plays the puck pretty well. And
let's see here.
Look out! They score! Posted in. It's a tie game on that feed across. And Victor Olofsson gets his second of the night.
I tell you what, Eddie, and you stopped many, but those knucklers are hard.
Yeah.
It looked like it anyway after this good stretch pass.
It might have hit the defenseman's stick. That's what I'm thinking.
Whoa, good release. Wow.
Oh no, that was a Brett Hall shot right there.
It sure was.
Yeah.
He just slung that off the blade.
Yep.
And Spencer Knight is on top of his crease, but
Hawks take control. Long bank pass finds Teravainen, and he's got Nazar right in. Pad save by Hill. What a chance again for Nazar.
Well, Teravainen, good stretch pass again. That was Kaiser to the stretched out man Teravainen. There's a forehand, backhand, and Hill, when he makes this save here with the blocker again, he actually loses the control of his stick. And again, Nazar's had a good game here. He's been moving.
Played across to Carlson, down low to Eichel, back to Hannafin. One more time for Jack Eichel, side of the goal to Stone. Eichel, Carlson, Hannafin, Dorfiev scores on the power play. He's been hot. 31 now for Dorofiev, and that makes it 4-3 Vegas with 3:10 to go.
Well, they take advantage of they kind of lure you into thinking it was this side of the ice. On the right side of the ice, the strong side, it's like, oh, that's where the play is going to be made. No, everybody's defending on that side, and they're just waiting for the one-timer. They're buying time right here. Great puck movement there at the hash marks by Eichel to alleviate some pressure in the middle to Carlson, who plays it back to Hannafin. Hannafin then gets it right onto the left-hander. We talked about Dorfiev's ability and want to shoot pucks. He's a natural-born trigger man, and that is the look of a player.
Back along to Donato, has got the hat trick for the Hawks. Now Kaiser takes a look with a shot. Stop. Hill. Rebound. Big save. Hill. Puck still loose. Knight's gone to the bench. Now it's frozen.
How timely saves. And here's the play by Kaiser. A good one. Watch the rebound. Oh, my. Mikheyev looked to me from my angle like, was he the one? He punched it back towards the goalie. Let's see from here. Goes off the goalie's glove, off his chest. There's Mikheyev. Yes!
That's
what a save with his right pad. Wow.
Turning. Levshinov passing again. Here's Donato in the corner. We're into the final minute of play. Donato trying to get it back. Cut off by Stone with a good play. Gets the puck out the center. Empty net. And that'll seal it. Fired in from center ice by Brett Houghton.
When you're playing the clock, you got a 6-on-5. It has to get to the net, too. There's just a time and a place for that shot to be taken. Former Hawk player and assistant coach. Looks like he and the Knights are going to come away with a win, but there was ample opportunity to get this puck towards the net, and instead they try to stuff it through bodies, and Stone just plays it over to the side, and an empty netter right in the middle of it, as I mentioned before. You know, Rick, that's a 22nd empty net goal against the Hawks.
Final seconds wind down. 5-3. Vegas is your final.